are underway for what is the second half of this fight. Who knows what we're in store for? Good job on the two-punch combo by David Haye. Nice strike after catching one by Joe Frazier.
Do you see any way in which he can take his opponent's aggression and turn it against him?
Yeah, the perfect way. I mean, boxing 101. Counter-punching.
Could this be the start of a big comeback? He went from owning this fight to now nearly down and out.
You know, that's what makes boxing so great. Yeah, you can come back just like that. One punch at the right time. That was at the right time.
What a hook to the head by David Haye. Nice, sharp, fundamentally sound hook right there, and it served him well. Frazier's landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. A stinging uppercut by Joe Frazier. Comes right back at him with a left hand. He got hit. Oh, now the uppercut. He pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. And he ties up on the inside. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by David Haye. How about a return to sender with the left hand? Frazier's on the receiving end of a very good counter punch. Thought he had his target, but way off to the side with the uppercut. Final 10 seconds of the 6th round. He just took too many damaging shots in that last round. He can't go on like that.
I think right now the referee has to be looking very closely at possibly stopping this fight, and I think he has to understand that.
Back to action now. We're underway in what has been a completely one-sided fight. You get the sense this one may not go the distance. Great work offensively, landing that combination by Joe Frazier. Joe now hugging on the inside. Overhand right to be so effective. David Haye showing us that if he pulls this trigger, he's hitting that target. His accuracy is great.
Well, that's part of his ability. You know, I mean, it's not just his hand speed and he's technically good. You know, he's got a little bit of pop, but he knows when to throw. See, that's important, though. Knowing when to let the hands go. He knows exactly what time it is.
That hook. David Haye's the victim of a powerful hook. What's the hook? Takes one, but gets one. Good work by Joe Frazier. David Haye's doing really well on the outside, utilizing his jab. Still not moving enough. Not much action as he just ties up. Here's a moment here as you see the step back counter punch where you realize this is the swing science, not just some raw savagery swinging.
Look at the little strategies here, Joe. What he does is he forces him into a position to stop the punch. And then when he stops, steps back, makes a miss, and comes right back.
Joe Frazier's left, landing well. David Haye's movement helped out there. He avoided that punch. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Joe Frazier. And round 7 comes to an end.
Hey, I want to see that head move forward. I need your box. Wait for a minute. Boom.
Let's look at Teddy's scorecard here at the beginning of round number 8. David Haye took everything but put his opponent down on the mat.
Yeah, well, for you young fighters out there, this is a lesson right here. You know, you do what's there, you do what you're supposed to do, but you don't try to force something that is not in your character, not in your MO. And that's exactly what he's doing. He's still taking what it's giving him. He's not getting frustrated. He's not trying to get the knockout when he shouldn't be.
Up top with the right hand. How is he able to do this? How is he able to take these shots?
You know, one time Muhammad Ali talked about taking a chin. He had one of the great chins of all time. And what he basically talked about was that when you start to get hit those shots, you start to go down a hallway. And then you go into a gray room. You go from a light room to a gray room. And at the end of the hallway, you see a dark room. You don't want to go to that dark room. And you have a choice. You put your feet down and you start backing up. I'm not going to that dark room. This guy is not being taken to that dark room.
And you can see he wanted to do that as he holds on there. What a hook by David Haye. It's all right, just keep moving. There's a straight right hand. Really good work right there, landing the two punches in sequence by Joe Frazier. David Haye has got a little something coming back at him, a counter punch score. That is a strong uppercut there. Nice work with the overhand right. Frazier's left now getting into the mix. Nicely timed 1-2. So he puts forth another punishing display. David Haye dominating this fight from start to finish, and the end is getting near.
Yeah, and his opponent's looking like he's got Everlast written on his forehead. I mean, it looks like a band.
A solid left hand by David Haye. Frazier. Oh, Teddy, this has got to drive his trainer crazy because he's leaving himself wide open with these sweeping shots.
Well, you talk about that old saying, leaving the barn door open, and the horses are going to go out. Well, guess what? The punches, sooner or later, they're going to come in.
He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Joe Frazier. Able to counter that attack. There's the hook. Shutting him down with the headshot. That's exactly what the corner wants. Well done by Joe Frazier. David Haye showing you that sublime skill right now with that two-punch combo. And a well-placed counter by Joe Frazier. Unable to score with the uppercut that time. David Haye now feeling the after effects of being rocked by a huge hook to the head. Right back to the midsection. Now he ties up there. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Joe Frazier. David Haye's tag. A piercing uppercut by Joe Frazier. Up top with a quick hook. Good block by Joe Frazier. Oh, that's good stuff. Fire right back with one of his own. Good work by David Haye. And that's the end of round 9. David Haye's in control of this fight, Teddy. Sometimes you can just look at it and see it as clear as day. He's ahead on the scorecard.
Yeah, I have my head on my scorecard, too. But right now, he can't afford to coast because this guy is still dangerous. He has to still stay on his P's and Q's.
This is round number 10, scheduled for 10. Well-targeted left hand by Joe Frazier. That is a sharp uppercut by Joe Frazier. Frazier still being highly competitive, even though you would have to think, if you're judging this fight at all, that he's way behind. Does that give him hope that still there's a chance that he can score the knockout and get this win?
Yeah, because his attitude is still there. He hasn't given up on himself. And as long as you haven't given up on yourself, you always have a chance. Where one punch can separate that guy from his consciousness.
targeted hook by David Haye. Very nice work from both men. They each got a shot in. Frazier's on the receiving end of a hook. There's a taste of the sweet science. You see the skill he has in counterpunching.
And you know what he's doing? He's taking his opponent's jab away.
So accurate and powerful as Frazier with that hook.
Get out of the way from punching. Move your head.
That's a flush shot, banking away those body shots with the left hand. Frazier's got to be feeling the sting of that big, powerful hook. And now he's acting like a fighter, coming back with the right hand after getting scored upon. Final bell of what was a one-sided outing.
Well, this one is easy to score. At least he should be.
Let's hear how the judges had it. We'll send it up to the ring. Well-deserved win by David Haye. Unanimous decision, say the judges.
You can have your eyes closed and see that one. They're almost closed.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Testa.